Grace to me would be the blessings that God has promised each one of us. Grace is open for all of us, and the only thing we have to do is ask. Grace touched me personally because my dad was dying, and one of the nurses that came in, her name was Grace. And Grace was the first person to let me know that Dad passed away. She came upstairs and knocked on the door, and I knew it was Grace on the other side. When he was dying, his spirituality, his relationship with God was really important. And so what he would often do is he would pray while I was lying in bed, but the words were becoming more and more difficult. And so I remember one day he said, "I know you teach religion over at school. Can you bring one of the religion books home so I can remember the words?" And so I went back and talked to one of our secretaries, and Miss Hawkins, and she actually got a prayer book with all the different prayers, Our Father, Hail Mary, all the different prayers there. And I took it back and gave it to my dad, and that meant so much to him. And it reminded me that prayer is more than just a bunch of words, because I think sometimes what happens is we get into just a habit of reciting and not really thinking about what the words mean. And by him doing that, reminded me that these words really do have value, and they actually mean something, and I should think as I'm praying and not just do it by rote. And I think sometimes we're hesitant to ask because we're afraid that maybe we're asking too much. I remember one person who said that when they pray, they often, in their prayer, they include thank you in advance, knowing it's going to happen. And I think that's the confidence that we need, because I know with me, too often what I do is I sometimes pray, but there's in the back of my mind saying, I'm not sure if this is really going to happen. I hope it does, but I'm not sure. And I think I have to have that more confident, kind of like saying, Lord, I thank you in advance for taking care of this. This is what I really need, and I know you're going to give me an answer, and I thank you in advance. It's trust. You know, you trust that the blessings are there. All you have to do is ask. Whatever it is, they will be there, and you just got to believe.